So the next thing that we're gonna do is the hooks. But before I like to dive into that, there are a few things that I noticed that might be worth fixing, changing, renaming. So one of them is regarding with the client itself. It's not a big thing. It's not gonna impact the code itself in any way, but it's just somewhat better to have it this way. So currently, if we just press create to do, it created to do, even if there is nothing in the input. So to change that, we can simply add something like an if statement. So if so since it's a controlled component, this dot state dot input not equals empty string, then only then kind of persist it to the rest of the array. So now I can click create to do, nothing will happen. That is one thing. The other thing that we have this visible component, which will, I think, we get rid of, because what I want to do is just simply first start with a counter component and test the useState hook there, and then we can start refactoring the class-based components and every piece of state here to use the useState, and then we can start doing the use effect. But eventually I just want to move this button here to here, so it will be somewhat more consistent. Yeah, so that's the other thing. So now it's just somewhat better. So we have up the to do, or even we might be, well, I think we can delete it, right? So we don't need this whole thing even. So it was just to test the unmounting stuff, so we can delete it. The main thing is the to do part. Okay, so that is for the client. Other thing that I want to change is actually there is no length on the task queue, because I'm using an abstraction. So instead of task queue.length, I need to have isEmpty, because there is a dedicated function. So isEmpty not. So that's the correct way to handle it. That's the other thing. I have an if statement somewhere. Yeah, so if fiber snapshot effect, and it does nothing, so I can get rid of it. And I think that the terminology that React uses for this pref state is actually not pref state but memoize state. So I might want to change this. So what if in begin task with snapshot? Yeah, okay, so I just want to change it to memoized state, and yeah, memoized, where is that memoized state, and the therm is here. Okay, and we have prep props, and I want to change it to prep props to memoized props. And this is only true for class-based components. For functional components, we're gonna use memoize state a bit differently. So memoize props. Okay. So these were the changes that I wanted to have before we dive into hooks. So what I want to do is I want to stop the video now, commit these changes directly to master, branch off, and start doing the hooks. So I'm gonna continue with this just within a few minutes. See you then, guys.